Sitting with me today is JP Smith, the script supervisor on Little Z.
Hi, nice to be here.
Now, can you tell us about being a script supervisor on a comedic horror show?
Yes, so this was the first time that I met Chris Bollinger, the writer and director of Little Z. So I was nervous coming to the set on the first day of our 2-day shoot. But what's important as a script supervisor, I feel personally, is to know exactly what the director has in mind for the shoot and having the shot list as well, so that I clearly understand what his plan is for the day and to have a future vision for how the edit will look. So I walk into that no matter what the genre is. It's cool that it's a comedy because you can have a little fun with it. The horror, even though I'm watching this fake scene in front of me, gets a little creepy sometimes, and I get a little wigged out by it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like, it's scary.
Is continuity more challenging with blood and gore?
Short answer, yes. And now I'll go into the long part. So with a short independent film, we have one chance to get the shot right with the blood and where is it landing and how the prosthetics are being used in the shot. And for the next shot, where did the blood splatter, whose hand landed where, or where were the actors, how were they positioned? You want to match all that up because it's not like we can reset the entire scene and start over from the beginning. So in that aspect, it is more challenging.
Now, a script supervisor is a critical position. Can you tell us a little bit about that role?
Yes, it is a critical position. I think it's one of the lesser known, and it's a one-man crew. There isn't like an assistant script supervisor. And I think it's important to PA and do other work on the set to know how the set operates and who the departments are and how the script supervisor interacts with each of these departments. And then it's not just lines. It's not just remembering whose line is who and did they say it exactly right, because there's some natural flow that happens with the actors, and I need to know how the director feels if I'm going to say, oh, they didn't say this line exactly the way. So it's important that I know how the director feels about that and allowing the actors to breathe a little bit with the lines. But what's most important is remaining true to the story and where they want to take it. And yeah, all the things like what's on the table and how were they dressed. But to me, I feel like those are easier to keep track of than the shot and the angle of the shot. And did we get everything on the shot list? And is that enough for the editor? Did we see so-and-so's reaction from somebody jumping on them and blood splattering? Or did we only have one particular view from that? And so I feel like that's another lesser known side of the script supervisor as you're watching the film be made.
Okay. Now, what do you like the most about this position, about being a script supervisor?
It's like twofold, because I feel like I'm a little introverted, so I love being insulated in my little bubble, and I don't like being interrupted by that, and I don't like other people commenting on my work. So I like that, but then I love that I get to interact with the camera crew and the director, and knowing the editor at the end is going to want to know all my notes. So I love that about being a script supervisor, the breaking down the script and having that complete vision of a collaborative project.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Erica. It's nice to be here.